In this module, we're going to go through 24 of the most common herbs that are great for a lot of different ailments and diseases in the body and imbalances in energy. And so I'm going to go through 24 of the different herbs that we have listed and talked about in the different categories that they fall into, and those categories correspond to the anatomy module as well. So we're going to start out with the cardiovascular herbs, and we're going to go through the different systems and talk about the herbs that are beneficial for those systems. So in these videos, I'm going to show you what the herb looks like, in its dried form, and I want to talk about the herb briefly. And so you'll get to understand what the herbs look like and what to look for whenever you are shopping for herbs, and what you should expect good quality herbs to look like and to be like. All of my herbs are very good quality, and they're kept in mason jars, so they're kept at the best state that they can be, that I can give them, so they can hold on to their properties much better. So we're going to start with the cardiovascular system, and so we're talking about a few of the herbs for each system. I'm not going to go through all of them, so it's not quite 24, but it's most of the ones that are listed for you. One of the first ones is hawthorn berries. Now here's the hawthorn berries. So these are small hawthorn berries. They're very hard. They've been dried, and so they would need to be boiled in a decoction. Let me get a closer look here. There. So those are the hawthorn berries. There's a few there. They're very dark red berries, different sizes. They come in different sizes. And the hawthorn berries, of course, are used for the direct heart problems. Okay, so angina, heart valve defects, cardiovascular disease in general, atherosclerosis, arterial sclerosis, heart murmurs, congestive heart failure, high blood pressure, all the different heart issues. Hawthorn is going to be great for that. And you can tell because they're very high in antioxidants. The hawthorn berries are very red. When they're fresh, they're very richly red. And that red color is, if you listen to the Food Colors Herbal Intellect show that I did, we talked about the red color and how red is very high in antioxidants. And antioxidants are necessary for the heart function to be at its best. And remember, the hawthorn berry also has the spiritual aspect to this beautiful berry is that it warms the heart as well, and it's very soothing, and it increases your endorphins and your spirit overall. So any type of heart condition sometimes can also be felt with emotional imbalance. So feeling sad, hawthorn will be good for increasing or helping with your mood as well when it comes to broken hearts or love and our heart chakra. Okay, so that's a lot of information. Most of the herbs I will not talk that much, but definitely hawthorn is one of my favorites. Then another great heart herb and overall circulation herb is the bilberry. So here's bilberry. Now bilberries are much smaller berries than the hawthorn. Excuse me, one second. Let me go back to hawthorn again. I forgot to show you this actual bag of hawthorn berries. And see, these hawthorn berries can actually get very big as well. I wanted to show you that. I don't want to take them out right now because they're sealed in this bag. But they also can get quite big. So they're not all going to be that same size. But definitely look for bright red berries when you're shopping for hawthorn. Okay, so back to bilberry. Now bilberry, these are smaller berries, very hard as well. But once they, you can eat these berries. You can also eat hawthorn berries. And they get kind of chewy and very sour, actually. But they're really good, and they have a deep, rich, dark, blackish almost color to them. And when they're put into water, they're going to make it nice red, purple color. So that, again, high antioxidants in the bilberries as well. So great for the heart, great for circulation.